Welcome, I'm JustDaZack, and it's my continued mission to show you an interesting video game almost every single day. This time we are going to have a second look at HoloCure Save the Fans, a Hololive fan game, VTuber, SurvivorLike / bullet heaven game that is actually completely free to play. I'm recording this one day before the official Steam launch, so if you want to play it, it's free, check it out. The link is as always down in the description. This is also the second time I'm featuring this game on my channel. This was actually one of my very first games I featured on this channel. Back then we covered version 0.4, and between this one version number change, there is actually a bunch of mechanics and new characters and so much more content that was added to this game. And frankly, to spoiler this is a fun game. It's free. You know, in the SurvivorLike / bullet heaven genre, there's two things you can do right now in this kind of oversaturated market, I would dare to say. First thing, do something that completely innovates this genre like Brotato did in comparison to Vampire Survivors, or just do what you do exceptionally well. And frankly, HoloCure does exactly this. It caters to a certain fan base, yes, but even if you don't have any clue about Hololive, which frankly I still don't know that much about, even though a bunch of the community from this Hololive fanbase community thing were exceptionally nice and explained a lot during the last video. So this apparently is a very, very cool and welcoming community. But even without any knowledge, you can enjoy this game, because what it doesn't do anything too innovative, but it does this exceptionally well with a lot of content. But now I already talked too much. How about we have a look at the gameplay? Later on, I'm gonna tell you a little bit more about the shop and how even achievements play, or well, fandoms play into this. But for now, let's finally hit play and see what HoloCure has to offer. So a bunch of characters, as you can tell. I haven't even unlocked all of them. Don't you worry, there's no free-to-play, kinda buy your stuff, give us all your money nonsense. This is just the thematic way how HoloCure presents this, because gacha is a big thing in the Eastern countries, as far as I know, right? But yeah. You can do this, it gives you minimal upgrades as well. I think I have Ceres Fauna, as you can see, only at the second getter rank, and a single gacha rank, if you get her multiple times, I'm gonna show that later to you guys, just increases her stats by like 1% per thing or so. And it's not, well, it's definitely not necessary on this character, because she is the best. Just grab everything that heals you, and it's so fun. But I'm gonna try to innovate a little bit during my own showcases of these videos. So how about we take another character? I don't know, let's go with her, Eki Rosenthal. Probably totally mispronounced this. So she has an attack ability, sends egg to the closest as well as random target and fires a beam, and a special ability, because every single character here has a special superpower attack or, you know, skill, and her own skill sets as well. That's how HoloCure innovates or varies with its own builds. There is certain weapons, actually, you know what, I'm gonna show that if we go to the achievements. No, wait, to shop. There we go, to the armory. You can see the different items and weapons that you can find during your gameplay. Also here it's called collabs, like fusion weapons. And you can see I haven't even unlocked all of them. Currently I only found 37 out of 63. There's quite a few more to unlock, to find out, to experiment with. But yeah, the main appeal here, every single character also has its own movements and main attack that you can even customize as well. I keep talking, how about actually we take Aki and see whatever now happens, and I actually show you the game instead of just talking about, right? Special, she has Charlie sing an otherworldly folk song, summoning a storm of rose petals, dealing 50% damage and inflicts 20% slow each while healing for 20 per second. Ooh, okay. Interesting. Also her main attack sends Ike to the closest as well as random targets and fires a beam. Gotta keep that in mind. Dealing damage, inflicts slow, and while healing as well. Let's go with the stage mode. Right now there is 1, 2, 3 main stages, but there's also stage 1 hard, and I guess there's gonna be stage 2 and 3 hard, but I haven't quite unlocked those yet. You know, this is the newest map. Let's go with the Halloween castle. Let's see if I can win this with this character I haven't played. But yeah, so far, standard survivor-like gameplay, probably filled to the brim with references if you know anything about the Hololive universe. I don't, but I still love this game. So there's also a button, which is right now E, where I can target where I want to shoot. And apparently, okay, it spawns these things and those shoot lasers. Got it. So actually, I don't really need to aim, right? That is good. You can aim. There's a lot of characters that kind of rely on that, but I'm very bad at that. So let's just right now increase the main damage. We leveled up here. Again, very classic. Every enemy is trying to get at us. And when we get get them destroyed, my god, my English is on par. As always, we get XP. If our XP bar is full, we get upgrades, weapons, items to choose from. So we have stat upgrades, crit upgrade, or just our main weapon as well. Or we have End's Curse. Fires cursed energy in front on hit. There's a chance to spread another curse towards another nearby target. So that's one of these things that kind of rely on me to aim. I'm very bad at aiming, so yeah, whatever, let's take it. Why not? Now choose this curse. Let's pick up more XP. Man, so many level ups suddenly. But frankly, I did increase the XP gain as well, I think, in the meta shop. We have belly dancing, by the way. While moving, gain 1 stack of belly dance per second. If a key stops moving, unleash a burst that deals 30% damage per stack. Ooh. So that's an incentive to keep moving, and if we stop... Oh, that's a cool burst. That's so cool, I like this. Ooh, what is this? Aromatherapy. Targets within 100 pixel has a 50% chance to gain a debuff. Attack speed or defense every 1.5 seconds. Each stack debuffs 10% of that stat up to 30%. Okay, gotta keep it. So if enemies are in this range now, they get debuffed more and more, up to a limit, which makes it easier for us to defeat them. And those are, I'm pretty sure, are all abilities that are specific to this character. If we go now to skills, we have, yeah, aromatherapy and belly dancing. That's an interesting combination. Oh, great. Oh man, I'm not good with this character. Oh man, let's go with more curses. Oh no, let's just increase the size of our beams. There we go, size matters. Okay. Man, if you're not playing Fauna, this game can actually be a little bit challenging. Didn't expect that. Alright, let's go with this. Shoot more beams. Let's try to shoot more curses as well. Oh wait, I have this. Stop the dance! Oh, this is so cool. Okay, gotta keep... Oh, 3-eyed, let's go with that. Ooh, a new stamp. So this is one of the new mechanics that have been added since the newest version, so to speak. Now I can add stamps to our main weapon that to further customize during a run what we can do with the main weapon, which is this beam. Sending out these hairs of beams. I don't even know what this is supposed to be, but it's fun so far. Okay, what is this? Increase attack size. Yeah, more attack size. We can also just upgrade these stamps with other stamps. Or, you know, sell these stamps for some currency, as you can see in the upper right corner, 52. That's the current amount of holo coins I have, and I can spend them in the meta progression shop, so to speak. Oh man, so many level ups right now. Let's just reduce the time. Usually it's always best to focus on the main weapon, because it's probably very good. Also, I need something to heal myself, just a little bit at least, even though there's still a little bit of healing going on. Okay, let's dodge those. As you can see, there's some kind of like minor or bigger events happening from time to time that kind of force you to keep an eye on what's happening. Also, it seems... No, we still have... Oh, look at the stack. As you can see that in the bottom left corner, the stack of belly dancing, 33, 34. Okay, once we stop dancing, that's gonna be such... Yeah. Okay, belly dancing level 2. While moving, gain a stack of belly dance per second. If Aki stops moving, unleash a burst that deals 40% per stack. Oh, we also have Mookie Rose. When a target receives a stat debuff, which we do with our other aromatherapy ability, there's a 50% chance that target takes 50% damage for each type of stat debuff they currently have. Okay, every time we apply a new debuff, which we continuously do, there's a 50% chance that target takes 50% damage, 50% from our attack modifier, I think. Okay, that's pretty cool. Let's go with that. So we're kind of dealing AoE damage as well, eventually maybe. Hard to tell if we do that, but that incentivizes us to maybe try to grab weapons or items or abilities that also apply more debuffs, for example. Man, our belly dance is gonna be... As you can see, there's a little bit of a boss enemy who also drops a chest. Of course, there's chests as well, and we didn't even get to the anvils and upgrades. More belly dancing for now. Oh, special cooldown. Interesting. These are items. As you can see, our different weapons and items are being shown in the upper left corner. You know what? Let's go with... Oh, 2 level ups. Also, Ike. Oh, Ike awakened, so we can upgrade our main weapon to its full capacity, so to speak. Become a cross-shaped beam. Increase damage and size of beam by 30%. Has a chance to apply a debuff that reduces defense by 30%. Yeah, more debuffs. There we go. That's the cross beam. So good. Alright. Also, let's open this chest, so to speak. From Holozon. Gives us some coins and a new weapon, or an upgrade to our current weapon and curse. Increased chance of chaining curses from 70% to 80%. There we go. Oh, didn't the curse also deploy a debuff? Don't remember anymore. Well, we can look this up, I think. No collabs? Okay, collabs are the fusion weapons. As you can see, I only found 4 so far with completely different weapons. Oh, wait, if we can take the cutting board, we could make a bone bros collab. That would be nice. Nope, we can't look up our current things. Or if I use my mouse to hover over, no. Ah, dang it. So we have a little bit of a nitpick here. That would be nice to see what End's curse does again. Okay, Picky P-Man. Gain 50% maximum HP. After receiving damage, increase the special meter by 2%. There's a 0.2 second cooldown. Membership, by the way, lose 3 holo coin every second. If holo coins is more than 0, increase attack by 30% and take 10% less damage. Interesting, but not right now. Headphones, 50% chance to negate 1 hit and create a shockwave. You know what? I think I'm gonna take this. A little bit more ability to survive. Oh wait, no, let's take this. Aromatherapy goes great with some tea, right? More HP. Increases our special meter. Yeah, I haven't used our special yet. Let's go with that. Activate the special! Dance party! So this deals damage, this applies slow, this also heals us, it does everything. Also, our belly dance right now is at a stack of 100. We are nuking everything. Would be nice to just keep running until the final boss. So our main mission right now is to survive 20 minutes. I kind of forgot to tell that, right? Yeah, oh yeah, let's take the cutting board. Create a defensive wall that damages targets behind you. Effectiveness is increased on certain characters. Because this allows us, if we have that and the curse upgraded, these weapons upgraded to the fullest level, we can then collab them, fuse them together for an even more powerful weapon. Also, it frees up a slot in our, for our available weapons. So yeah, you can go completely crazy. So many options in this game. And the gameplay is fun as well for SurvivorLike. Definitely more on the engaging side. I take a lot of damage right now, which is not the best, admittedly. Okay, these guys are closing in, but it shouldn't be a problem. Worst case, I stop the belly dance, which we upgraded right now. But it's fine, there's some food that heals us. Yeah, a little bit of healing. Oh, there's the boss, you know what? Let's stop the belly dance! Oh, we dealt like... Wow, achievement, yeah, over 1,000 damage. And this boss is still alive, not bad. That's fine. Oh, dodge that! Stop the belly dance! Got the boss, good job. Okay, let's go. What do we want to have? Pretty much everything. Attack within take gain debuff. When attack receives stat debuff, there's a chance for damage. I guess let's just go with more belly dance. You can't go wrong with belly dance. Increase size of wall. Yeah, let's go with that. Activate the special. There we go. Filled up already. That heals us. I guess this is kind of gonna be our main method to heal. That's good. And what do we want to upgrade? Usually it's not the worst thing to just go with the main abilities of the character. So more Picky P-Man. Oh wait, that's just a different item. In this case, let's go with the curse. Never mind. Kinda have to keep in mind that technically I need to aim the curse and the cutting board maybe as well, because the cutting board always spawns behind us. But I mean, we're kind of doing fine so far. And we have to keep the belly dance going on, you know? Belly dance, most important thing. Alright, let's go. Pick up more XP. Occasionally, enemies will spawn like a magnet that draws in all the XP towards you, but that is increasing or surprisingly rare, admittedly. Right, aromatherapy, yes. Let's increase the targets within 125 pixels up from 100, if I recall correctly. 25% chance to get a debuff, attack speed or defense every 1.5 seconds. Each deck debuffs 10% of that stat up. Okay, and also it hits all enemies in that range, which is pretty good. Oh. So kind of, yep, there we go. You can tell that when all these bats come. Oh man, this, okay, I kind of need to focus a little bit. Can our special please fill up? We need the healing, there we go. Rose petals. More cutting board, sorry. Cutting board, sure. Let's go with that as well. Alright, give up. Maybe I should focus a little bit more on trying to get all the... I keep running into enemies. Man, usually when I, play the best waifu, which is clearly Ceres Fauna, you just pick everything that applies healing to you, which makes you pretty much invincible as well. Because her kit, so to speak, has one ability that every time you get healed spawns like a root that deals a bunch of damage. So every time you get healed, which again you want to take everything that heals you. Oh man, I don't want to lose, that would be embarrassing. No, wait, focus on the game. So you would just spawn a lot of roots. Oh no, there's the world, please. No! Well, that is embarrassing. Game over. No. Alright. Oh, I have a new unlock. I didn't see that on the shop. Devil Head. Attacks deal 1.2 damage times damage if the target is farther than 150 pixels away from the player. If less than 150 pixels away, damage is reduced by 10%. Interesting. Alright, let's get the best girl. I want to win this now. Stage mode. Let's go. As you can see, I cleared this already. I want to show you guys the full 20 minutes. Let's go. So her kit is, first off, she spawns these razor leaves. So clearly a Pokemon attack. And this time, we're gonna stomp this into the ground. Trust me. Okay, what do we have? Nature Shield, Gorilla's Paw, actually pretty good with her as well. Body Pillow. Gain a shield that absorbs up to... We don't need a shield. We want the Gorilla's Paw, actually. Attack damage is multiplied by 1.2 times, but lose 20% critical chance. Her crit ability isn't that interesting, so I think I want to have the Gorilla's Paw. Let's try something else. And as you can see here, this is the ability that I meant, Guardian Tree. When healing, a branch will grow under a random nearby target, dealing 200% damage. So this, again, happens every time we heal somehow. For example, we also have these things. If I go to my skills, we have the sapling ability. Defeated targets have a 5% chance to drop saplings. A sapling heals 3%, so it heals us. Very important. 3% of our total HP, by the way, which is also net. And on top of all of this, again, every time we pick up one of these, as you can see, there's already a bunch on the map. It activates our Guardian Tree ability. And on top of all of this, it also increases our attack and speed by 30% for 15 seconds. And that's just only on level 1. There we go. Look at all these roots. So this character is completely overpowered, I would say, and I love it for that. Right, Nature Shield, Cutting Board, Headphones actually makes us even more invincible, but yeah, let's focus on our main ability right now. Triggers more often, happens more often, more leaves later on as well. Because I haven't even shown you the anvils. There's so much more here. Okay, Nature Shield, Uber Sheep. Every 10 seconds, food will drop close by. Also increases food drop chance from defeated targets by 10%. Let's go with this, because food heals us, and we want all the healing. Also look at this lighting effect, which I very much enjoy as well. Cute animals, cute enemies, they don't have a chance. There's also story here in the game, by the way. And the story kind of goes that the Hololive fans, I think, went crazy. And we have to cure them. That's thus the name, HoloCure, but I have to admit, maybe later on in the final version 1.0 or so, there's gonna be an impact final map. That would be interesting, to have actually a SurvivorLike / Bullet Heaven with a full story. But again, this is mainly a fan game, and for that it's already pretty great, I have to admit. On top of a very welcoming, nice community. The best girl, Ceres Fauna, at least in this game. So we have all what we can get. Oh, Saki again. No, we kind of gave out on crit already. Yeah, just bandage. Increase maximum HP by 10 after being hit. Heal 10% HP every 3 seconds until 80% of the damage taken is recovered. Recovers minimum HP. Doesn't matter, it heals us. And that's the most important thing. We want all the healing. Every time we get healed, we spawn a root. Our Razor Leaf is kind of nice as well, deals a lot of damage. But yeah, healing is our weapon of choice. There we go, dodge. We don't even need to dodge. Luckily, even if we are at full HP, we still heal technically. Sapling, yep. Spawn more saplings, heal more, get more buffs. Oh, here's the first boss, but also not a problem. Fairly enough, or to be fair, my English is on point again. We don't have the belly dance, which dealt like an absurd amount of damage last time, but no, we just gotta survive and finish the boss like this, easy. Whisperer. Every 10 seconds gain 1 Whisper, maximum of 3. Each stack heals 2% HP every 2 seconds. On taking the next hit, consume 1 Whisper to negate the attack. Yep, one of our main abilities. Upgrade our Guardian Tree, pick up box, gain some money, upgrade the Nature Shield, eat some hamburgers, because, you know, hamburger, most important food. Right, here's one of the mechanics I mentioned earlier, an anvil. So if I pick up this anvil, not even sure if it's a smart thing to pick it up this early, probably not. We can upgrade our items and or weapons on top of that. For example, if we go with a Nature Shield, level 6 right now, increase damage 30% and remove hit limit. If we go with this, shoot 2 additional leaves and aim, we essentially increase the level by 1. So I'm not gonna do this actually, because we want to upgrade it the Awakened version. So can I just leave the anvil here? We can. Good job. I actually always waited for this, so good to know for me as well that, yeah, probably don't take them once they pop up. You really want to upgrade your abilities that are already awakened at the full level, so to speak, because then you increase the bear damage, for example, on weapons. Also, there's this boss again. You know what I haven't shown you guys? Her ability. Her ability is actually to spawn a Guardian Tree, which while we are in range makes us completely invulnerable and also continuously heals us as well, which again triggers our ability. And we defeated the boss, dropped the box, we pick this up, upgrade our Gorilla's Paw. It's amazing. And now we can upgrade our Nature Shield to the Awakened version, shoots 2 additional leaves and aim towards targets, so it's a homing weapon as well. Upgrade the Whisperer, why not? And now we can go to the Anvil, upgrade the Awakened Nature Shield, enhance further to increase base damage by 1. We want to upgrade this. Funnily enough, there's actually a success rate, which, well, first time is at 100%. I did buy some meta upgrades to increase that chance, so right now the success rate to upgrade this is 106%. So you can upgrade this quite a bit, and the success rate actually decreases every time by 10% on the same thing. So if I choose a different weapon or a different item, it starts by 106% as well, so to speak. But if you want to have your Awakened Razor Shield or Awakened Razor Leaves is level 10, you gotta get a little bit lucky there. Here we have another mechanic. Again, I showed you guys the stamps for the weapons already. Now I picked up the slow stamp level 1. Attacks have a 20% chance to slow targets by 50% and deal 30% weapon damage for 5 seconds, which is pretty good on our Razor Leaves as they hit so often as well. And now I could also apply the crit up stamp level 1, increase the damage of critical hits caused by this weapon by 10%. Well, we already picked up the Gorilla's Paw, so our crit chance right now is by minus 11 chance, so probably not the best chance to, you know, build our character for crits. So I have 2 options. First off, I could sell this, get 260 holo coins, you know, meta progression, pretty nice, or we go to the slow stamp and strengthen it by using a different one, which would be, you know, the one I just picked up, and increase now this to level 2. Attacks have a 25% chance to slow targets by 20% and deal 40% weapon damage for 5 seconds. Pretty good if you ask me. Also, there's 2 more anvils on the map, but I'm gonna wait until I'm using those when we really need them, which, frankly, not sure if we ever need them. Alright, we managed to hit minute 15. I picked up a bunch more weapons, as you can see how much is going on the screen right now. A few more items, we picked up a bunch of more level ups, and this is what I wanted to show you guys. There's a golden anvil here, and a bunch of other anvils, funnily enough, as well. I think I've never had that many anvils spawn for me. There's one item that allows you to use an anvil like 2 times. Unfortunately, I haven't found that. That would be amazing here. Oh, we take a little bit of damage, but yeah, let's take the golden anvil, because this allows us to create a collab. And it also highlights us what weapons can be used for collab, because I think you can collab the bucket and clearly this one, the spider cooking and the elite lava bucket, which I love to do. But you can also apparently use this BL book and apparently not the lava bucket, but not the spider cooking. Interesting, even though it is highlighted, so I guess I could use this to combine it with one of the other items. But yeah, let's use the spider cooking, which is essentially just a damaging aura, and the lava bucket, which you can see in the background, is, you know, spilling a lot of AoE lava zones. And let's create a collaboration. Elite cooking may have severe unknown side effects if consumed. Damage up by 15%, size up by 15%. You know, let's try, wait a second, there's still the old, and now we have this complete purple Marcus going on, which deals a bunch of damage, and this is so far my favorite collab, because the spider cooking and the lava buckets are also pretty good weapons, and a bunch of stamps, of course, which I leveled up as well. Oh, this is level max, actually, interesting. I found as well, so we have a projectile up stamp. It's one additional shot to range multi-shot weapons, does not have melee weapons. Interesting, I'm just gonna, you know, no. We could use it, we have that, we have like 6 or 7 leaves. We could increase that, but you know, let's sell it. Our current weapons are so good. Look at all these anvils, let's use them to upgrade our collab weapon, for example. Increases its size, enhance further to increase base damage by 2. Also size 15%, damage 15. I'm not sure if this still applies, I think that is just the other things. There we go, by 2. Now, if I want to try it again, yeah, size plus 15%, damage plus 15% is still there. But enhance further to increase base damage by 2. Keeps going up to level 2. Now we have only 96% chance. Let's go. I actually got unlucky with 96%. Wow, that never happened. I think I lost once before with like 67% or something like that. But yeah, I guess I'm just that on. Let's upgrade our main weapon, which is awakened. And there's still another anvil. Oh, 2 more even. Wow. You know what? Sure, let's go with this. Giant AoE attack. Let's do this again to level 4 for 76% chance. Success. Yay, there we go. And there's a little mini boss. At minute 10, there was actually a bigger boss that also has like different attacks like this, where you kind of have to dodge. So the bosses and of course the tiny events keep you on track, at least if you don't play a completely overpowered, super best character in the game, like we do right now. Another box, let's pick it up. Oh, I didn't even get that far. Increase the holo bomb. Yeah, we drop occasionally some bombs that explode. And now we throw 2 bombs as well. Let's go with that. We don't really have much to worry about. Lucky enough, like right before the minute 15, I picked up a magnet to draw all the XP towards us. But even without that, without some lost XP somewhere on the map, we're pretty okay, doing pretty okay, I would dare to say. You know, just barely hanging in, but I think if we really pull ourselves together, we might be able to win this. Now, if we really use all our skills... Oh, these enemies are actually shooting at us, so... let's move a little bit and let's not get too greedy here. You know, famous last words. Well, we totally got this. And I'm not sure if I ever found this. Yeah, this is a new item I haven't seen before. A Halu. Increases regular fan spawns and fans become 5% stronger. Gain 1 holocoin for every 5 targets defeated since taking this item. That's probably really good if you take this first off very early on during your run, and second off if you want to focus on getting more holocoins, which currently we don't want to. You know what? I'm gonna pick up the headphones, which has a 50% chance to just straight up negate damage to really make sure I survive this. Because, you know, that would be hilarious if we would lose now in these last 3 minutes. which might very well be, because I think we are so overpowered and I might be too, you know, too overconfident. So let's make sure I actually get to minute 20. Let's go with this. So much is happening. Again, all this purple goo. We picked up, you know, the Vampire Survivors holy book that circles around us. Again, we should be able to use this for collab. Let's actually look this up. Sorry, collab? I need this with a Psycho Axe. Okay, I could combine this with a Psycho Axe to make a different weapon, which we haven't found yet. But maybe there's a combination going on right now that I just don't know about. Maybe with the bombs. Let's try to get the bombs to maximum level. And if we're lucky, then we have another golden anvil spawn on us. Oh, there's another stamp. Look at this. Bomb stamp. Attacks have a 10% chance to cause an explosion that hits nearby targets for 30% of the way. Pretty cool. Gonna sell that. Don't think we need that right now. We have pretty good stamps already. There's another anvil. Do I want this? You know what? Sure. You know what? Let's actually use this to level up the bomb to level 6. I think that always succeeds. Succeeds, by the way. Usually I don't do this just for a free level up. Only to increase, you know, their maximum level, but maybe this helps us. I kind of hope. I don't know. Maybe we can make a collab between the bombs and the... Look at this boss. Doesn't stand a chance. Let's activate invulnerability. Not a problem as well. Let's just stand here and enjoy this free box. Thank you very much. Increase this fan beam. There we go. Holo bomb level maximum. Now 3 bombs. Hamburger. Recover 20%. Just like this? This is the level up? Just recover 20% HP? No, thank you. Oh, there's the Psycho Axe. But I don't think we have enough time to get this to level maximum to create the other collab, but let's pick it up anyway. So we have all the slots filled. Upper left corner. We do take some damage when the enemies hit us, but we heal up so quickly. I also picked up an item called Full Meal, which doubles all the healing received as well. So as long as I majorly screw up, we are... Oh, also just 3 coins. We totally got this. Okay, 1 minute 20. I mean, you can tell if enemies hit us and there's a lot happening. It does hurt a lot, but we have so much healing. We do have the occasional hit neglection. We also have our Whisper Shield. So I can very much afford to just play this a little bit careless. Because we can just face tank a lot of this. Maybe not everything. If I would just stand still, take all these shots, that might, you know, bring us into a little bit of danger. But even then, we heal this up so fast. Guess the only trouble would be if we would just, you know, wait until the boss is and the boss literally just stands in us. That would probably, you know, be our end. But even then, we have our Guardian tree that we can spawn, our special ability, which makes us invulnerable and heals us for a long time. For like, I think 10 seconds or so. Okay, 20 seconds, guys. We get this. Oh, look at all these bombs, by the way, on the ground. All just from us. And we have this book, and our razor leaves, and we have the occasional fan, which I can't even see. I can't even see the throwing axe ability that we have, barely. Also this purple goo of our collab weapon. Okay, boss is gonna spawn. Let's get the headphones, pick up the remaining XP. But trust me, when you first start out playing this game, this can be a problem. We can stamp. You know what? Let's sell this. Okay, there's big AoE attack from the boss. Doesn't matter. We don't need to dodge. We have our guarding tree. There's the super spider. Okay, that's just 3 more seconds. Can we deal enough damage? Nope. Okay, I'm gonna dodge. Oh, nope. It's gonna jump. Okay, it's fine. I think we got this. As long as I don't completely... Okay, there's a little bit of bullet hell here going on as well. Luckily against this boss, I don't need to show any skill. I can just hopefully completely face tank this. Eat the occasional hamburger. Pick up a sap. Pretty sure the super spider has a very important role in the Hololive universe. But we did this. We've won, gained even more coins. Also very much, a thing that I very much like is here in the background, you can see some of these characters are shaded out, so to speak. Once we unlock them, they are being shown as well, which is pretty cool. So that would be the thing to do now. We have a bunch of coins, 13,000. First off, I could buy straight up upgrades, but permanent upgrades like increase my attack damage by 6%, but that would actually cost 18,000 money, quite a bit. there's also some different mechanics like the stamp mechanic and the fandom mechanics, or I haven't even shown you the fandom mechanic. The stamp mechanics and so on can be unlocked here as well, or if you want to have more challenging things, you can turn off certain mechanics as well, or if you only want to have 1 HP, you can do this here as well. If you want to have more characters, as I mentioned earlier, you can use the gacha system. More coming soon in version 0.6. For example, you know what? I want to have more Ceres fauna. You know, again, doubles give us a stat increase. Let's go with this. So let's go with the Council plus Project Hope. Get a random character. Unduplicate gachas, increase that character's HP, attack, and speed by 1%, up to 20%, and get 1 tier. Frankly, I don't even know what these tiers do, but they're gonna be important as well, I'm pretty sure. Let's buy some. Okay, let's hit the debut, and we gain first try. This is just the best waifu. Ceres fauna rank up, outfit. Oh, we gained the outfit as well. There we go. Now G rank 3. Another 3% stat increase, and now we have, of course, a schoolgirl uniform. I think that's what it's supposed to be. And yeah, again, new thing as well, fandoms with the different characters. You can get rewarded and get even bigger stat upgrades if you do certain in-game challenges, like complete any of the following conditions, get 5 wins with the character, reach the gacha rank 6, clear all normal stages, which I did with the Ceres fauna. That's why her stats also got increased. She currently has the bonuses 1 random skill gain at the start of the game, also 5 extra HP and 5% attack and speed bonus as well. And we could gain even more, as you can see, now get to 10 wins, reach gacha rank 21, clear all the stages, including the hard stages. There's also, as we've seen, endless mode, time mode, all these characters that we can level up with the different outfits. Leaderboards, if you want to go with that as well. I don't know what the tiers do, actually. That's the only thing. Other than that, there's so much content here. It's surprisingly challenging. Playing the different characters has a lot of variety. And it's free. Again, check it out. Once I publish this video, the Steam store should feature this game as well. Worst case, you wait like 1 day. Feel free to try it out. Hololive is very welcoming as well, as I said. And I enjoy this game. This is definitely one of the best, because this, what it does do exceptionally well. Pretty English, perfect. Could you tell that this video was super spontaneous? Oh man, thank you truly so much for watching. Stay awesome, and we're gonna watch another game together, trying to get the curve here in the next video. There we go. Bye bye everyone.